y'all, Ryan was mad at Ken in his last live, and he's ready to... Before we get into today's video, I want to tell you all about my necklaces and earrings that are going up in my Etsy shop when this video goes up. They will be live and it will be linked down below. So I have been making my own necklaces and selling them on my Etsy, and I've actually gotten a lot of messages from those of you that have bought them and telling me how much you love them, and it has honestly made me feel so excited, like just picturing you guys like wearing the jewelry that I made, and I've just been having so much fun. But I decided to make a couple different styles, and actually the earrings that I'm wearing today, I made them. They are hypoallergenic 925 sterling silver. This is the necklace that I'm wearing right now. It's so beautiful. It has like these gorgeous little gold flakes in it. Here is the earrings. This is another color variation of the earrings. There are going to be lots of different colors, but this is like the ruby red toned one. And on the back, there will be my signature on all of my orders, or autograph, whatever you want to call it. That sounds cheesy, but if that's something that interests you, it's all handwritten. This is another color variation of the necklace. I love the gold flakes in these. This is what I have for my silver girlies. I have these charms and I love them. There's so many different color variations. This one's like the princessy pink. I love the intricate designs around the charm. I think it's so gorgeous. And again, every purchase will come with the hand signed necklace card. But anyways, if you would like to support me and this channel and get some jewelry, these will make really great gifts for Christmas, because that is sneaking up on us. We need to start getting our Christmas presents. I don't know about y'all, but I've already been working on it. And so if you have a gift that you need to get for somebody, these would make beautiful gifts, and I package them up straight from my house and send them to you. So, you know, I don't know. I've been really excited about it. It's been a lot of work, but it has been so much fun. And to everybody that has purchased one so far, thank you so much. I really hope that you guys like these new styles. Check out my shop because they are in there right now. Go get them so I can ship them out to you this week. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop into this video because we have some Gypsy Rose tea to talk about today. There have been more developments in the situation we've been talking about between Gypsy. Did her and Ken actually break up? Has she been in communication with Ryan? There's been some new developments in that, and they have been juicy, and I've just been eating them up like nom 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 nom. And I'm going to be showing you some clips that I have found from Ryan's live, where he actually went on live on TikTok and was talking about the rumors of her and Ken breaking up. But before we get into those, okay, I just want to show this video because Christy went on live to like squash the rumors about Ken and Gypsy breaking up, but she actually caused more speculation surrounding them than anything, because what she ended up saying in this live was that they think that they have a snake in their, I don't remember how she worded it. I'll find the clip if I can and put it here, but basically that somebody close to them has been leaking information, and that has been where like all this stuff has been coming out.
Yeah, yes, they are still together. Just went drop her off there because they're filming in the morning.
They are well aware, Amanda, that they have a rat in the camp.
Gypsy and Ken, for the 100th time, has never broken up. They are still together. And I wouldn't lie about it. If they would have broken up, I would say they broken up. But they haven't.
Nina is saying the breakup was filmed.
Film? What the hell?
And so the big question with that is that if she's on there saying that Ken and Gypsy are still together, why would she then turn around and say they think that there's someone close to them in their circle that has been leaking information? If they didn't break up, there wouldn't have been anything to say, right? Like, I'm under a sinking suspicion that if they are together right now, that maybe they did break up and get back together. If it didn't happen, there wouldn't be anybody there to tell people about it and to leak information from behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So, and honestly, when she read this out loud in the live, because somebody asked like the question, she like paused afterwards. Like she was like, oh crap. Like, I just messed up. So now I'm going to show you all these videos of Ryan, or these clips that I found of him, because he was talking about the rumors with them breaking up. Now, he first says that he doesn't think that they actually did break up, but then he goes on to say that basically if Ken left her while she was pregnant, he's going to kick his butt.
I did see that she dyed her hair back to brunette. She is beautiful as a brunette. I will be honest, I love her as a brunette. The brunette is amazing. She looks great as a brunette. I always thought so. You know, I fell in love with her as a brunette. We were having fun at my apartment complex. Friends, we were watching football. Friends were grilling and music was playing. And my friend danced on me. Okay. Jamie, how you doing, sweetie? A friend. It's kind of funny. I actually met her that day. But sometimes it would just be that easy. So, do you think they really split? Red, yes. Blue, no. Here's that poll. I plan on doing that, but that's the only poll y'all get about that. Do you think it's actually true? Oh, I like that gift. Do y'all think it's true? See, a lot of y'all say no. A lot of y'all say yes. Guys, I don't think they did. Honestly, I don't think they did, and I have my reasons behind that. But I will say this, all right? The dude come in between my marriage, all right? He already deserves an ass whooping for that, okay? And if he did leave Gypsy while she's pregnant, that's another ass whooping that he really deserves. So you better hope I don't see him if that's true, because you just, as a real man, you don't do that. And I'm a real man. So if that's true and it did happen, dude, I'm not threatening you or anything, you know, but if that's legit, dude, you're a punk, like legit punk, and karma's a mother. That's all I can say. Like, not saying I'm doing anything or nothing like that, but karma's a mother, man. Like, but if I ever see you, that's 2 ass whoopings you deserve. If it's true. I really care about that girl, so, you know, whatever. I'm not defending her, guys. I've said a long time ago, I'm not going to attack her. Like, I have respect for a woman I wanted to spend the rest of my life with. She was. Like, a woman I married. And, like, I just have respect for people like that. Like, we shared some good times. We had some fun.
I just feel like he's still in love with Gypsy. And, you know, I sit here and I say a lot about Gypsy, but, like, I'm not giving Ryan slack either. I think he's a weirdo. Like, anybody who wrote to her while she's in prison, I'm sorry, you're a freaking weirdo. Like, I'm sorry, you are a weirdo. Even though he makes me laugh and I feel like he's harmless, I still think he's a weirdo because of just all that. And the fact that you can tell that he's still so into her, I'm like, what are you doing? Like, she's pregnant with another man's baby. Like, I get why you talk about it, but once we start getting into these things that we're talking about in this video where it's clear he still has feelings for her, I'm like, he's hanging on for... I think he thinks that they're going to break up if they haven't yet and that she's going to get back with him. And I think that's why he hasn't been as harsh as he could be, because I think that I think he's holding on to hope that they'll get back together. And I've said that for a while now. I feel like he's trying to get Gypsy to want to get back with him. I just think he's constantly trying to get brownie points with her, and that's why he doesn't say as much as he could. So then he goes on to talk about how much he loves her as a brunette, which I'm not even going to get into right now, my feelings on how Ryan reacted to her dyeing her hair blonde, which was the most insecure, controlling behavior ever. Like, don't treat a woman like that, period. But not only did he say it on live how much he loved her as a brunette, but there have been these screenshots that got leaked. Now, what I think happened, this is just me building a story here. This is a little story time with Kyeluh. There's no, evidence to back up that this is the truth. I have no idea. But what I think happened is that Gypsy probably gave these screenshots to her friend, who then posted them online on behalf of Gypsy, so that Gypsy didn't have to do it herself. But in these screenshots, it shows Ryan and Gypsy's DMs saying how much he loved her as a brunette and how much he misses her. And then in these screenshots, you can also see that Gypsy then went on to block him.
These are the messages that Gypsy has screenshot and shared. So it's from Ryan Anderson, her ex-husband. It was sent Thursday at 4 p.m. And it says, "You look so good as a brunette. I miss your voice. You know I do."
I did see that she dyed her hair back to brunette. She is beautiful as a brunette. I will be honest, I love her as a brunette. The brunette is amazing. She looks great as a brunette. I always thought so. I fell in love with her as a brunette. So, and the sad thing is she already knows that. She knows how I like the brunette.
His second message was sent to her later that evening around 8:30 saying, you still have my heart. I still only have eyes for you. Gypsy Rose, you really are the most beautiful woman in the world. Just being honest.
Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if these screenshots are real, if this is real, I told y'all that Ryan was a creep.
I hope y'all are still Team Ryan after, leaked messages or whatever. Let me talk about that real quick. I wasn't too excited about that because I haven't leaked personal messages. It's kind of funny that the girl who did it leaked the messages and then was like crying that somebody leaked Gypsy's messages, but it's kind of funny, like, you leaked my messages to the world and you're mad that people did that to Gypsy. Well, like, does that make any sense? No, it doesn't make any sense. Now, guys, I am going through a divorce. There are moments that I do still miss Gypsy. I mean, it's just normal. I'm working on it. I know that she's about to have a baby with Ken. I know everything like that. I get it. But I do have moments, guys, and that was a weak moment. I was, just had a moment, and I was hurt that the messages were leaked because that's a private deal. And I did like the brunette. Like, she knows I like her as a brunette. So I was just letting her know that. And so a little embarrassed by it, but at the same time, guys, I've never lied about my feelings towards her. So I love when people text me and it was like, she outed you. She outed you. Outed me for what? Like, outed me? Like, how is that outing me? I'm not hiding that from anybody. And like, if anybody asks me, of course, I've always had feelings for her. Like, that's my soon-to-be ex-wife, like, really soon, actually. So, guys, going through that, you have a mix of emotions. Thing is, it's funny, I've never released any messages that she sent that would damage her or embarrass her. Like, I could do the same, but what does that do? Honestly, like, it just starts a yan, and I've thought about that. Like, what would be the point in doing it? Because I have messages that contradict her words. I have messages that show that she still misses me. And like, I have all those, but I'm not going to leak them because, like, that's personal stuff. And yes, I was hurt by that. I was hurt by the leaked messages because, like, come on, guys. I had a bad moment. And yeah, I'm starting to realize that she doesn't care about me. So I'm learning to experience that. And it's kind of funny. I know she released them to try to make me look bad, but how does it make me look bad? It shows that I have feelings, shows I have a heart, shows that I was in for the right reasons. It shows that I actually cared. So, if that was their goal in that leaking those messages, then that's what it was. So anyway, make me look desperate. Guys, I've never been desperate. I got news for y'all. I've never been desperate. I know people think because of how big I am or whatever that I've been desperate. I haven't had women. No, I've had plenty. I just chose to be with her. Like, I committed fully. And, it has nothing to do with not being with anybody else. I've been with other people. It has nothing to do with that. I've had serious relationships before. It's just one of those where, like, I've never been married before. And when people get married, they want to be together forever, right? So I don't apologize for me having a heart. Hey, Sue, how you doing? So let's do a poll. All right. If you were in my position, would you leak text like she did? Red, yes. Blue, no. If you were in my position, would you leak text that contradict her or try to make her look foolish? Red, yes. Blue, no. Guys, I do polls. I love the people. Not the poll, yeah. Poll. I'm the poll guy. Look, it says it on the shirt. Said, let's do a poll. Let's do a poll, guys. I love that a lot of y'all said do it. I mean, a lot of y'all are messy. Y'all want me to do it. I mean, it's funny. You know, a lot of y'all are messy and want me to leak it. Look at the vote. Red to blue. Wow. Y'all some messy folks. Y'all just want drama, huh? I was embarrassed by those messages, but at the same time, I wasn't. I was hurt that they got leaked because, like, I guess nothing's sacred anymore. So that's what the belief was on that. So I was a little offended by that. But as far as my feelings, like, guys, I haven't hid that. I've never said any otherwise. So as far as trying to embarrass me, it didn't. It just made me mad that nothing's sacred anymore. You know, because I haven't leaked anything, and I could do messages. I could do all kind of stuff. But I'm not going to, because I'm a bigger person than that. I know people want me to leak stuff, but, you know, I know she did. And it just hurt my feelings. But I saw where Krusty said, like, Ryan could stick his poles up his, you know what? Well, she can stick them up there too.
I think Ryan's still holding on for dear life. He did say that he is going to be in Gypsy Rose life after lockup, so we will see how all of that pans out, but I don't know. I feel like he's hanging on for dear life because he's hoping that they break up and they can get back together. And he's the type of guy where he would totally raise Ken's baby, like 100%. He's obsessed with Gypsy. He is obsessed with Gypsy, and he's holding on to hope. And honestly, I kind of see why he is, because I feel like Gypsy is also crazy enough that if her and Kim broke up, she would go back to him. I don't know. I could be completely wrong. But I also find it that during this time, it's really interesting that Gypsy has been so silent. So silent. We have yet to hear anything. And I feel like if her and Ken are still together and they did not break up, why did she not get on live to talk about it? Why did she not get on live to squash it? It's her relationship. Why is it, you know, Ryan getting on live and saying, I don't think that it happened, but if it did, or Christy getting on live and saying it didn't, it's not true, but we think that we have a snake amidst our whatever she said. Like, it's like people are getting on and saying it for her, but she isn't. Why? It's interesting. I definitely feel like there's trouble going on with them. I mean, they did say on the Nick Viall podcast that they were in therapy, which doesn't always mean that you have relationship, you know, troubles. Some people are in therapy, you know, just to improve the relationship, but not that anything's wrong. But I feel like they're in therapy because they're having some issues. I think Gypsy's pissed that he won't propose to her. I think she's pissed about it. I really do. I mean, like, she's like a hopeless romantic. There ain't no way that girl's fine with the fact that he has not proposed to her. And I think Ken doesn't want to propose to her because he's got reservations. There was once upon a time where, you know, he got on a live where people were trashing on Gypsy and got on a live and tried to defend her and then couldn't really defend her in the live. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that was crazy. Anyway, you guys are gonna have to let me know what you think about this. This is so interesting to me that I feel like that this is still going on. I'm so curious to see what's gonna be in life after lockup. I feel like we might see some issues. And maybe that's why Gypsy doesn't want to come out and say anything yet. It's all going to play out on camera. We're going to be seeing it sometime next year. I'm excited for that trailer. I'm excited for the trailer, and I will be reacting to that over here on this channel. That will be something that we talk about. Anyway, my shop is going to be linked down below if you guys would like to check out my jewelry, see my earrings. If you have a gift that you would like to get somebody, definitely check it out. I do still also have the 2 previous styles available there on there. There's a lot of the emerald green necklaces with the very like dainty like gold pendant on it that's like emerald green. It's so beautiful. Those are still on there. They're silver toned, gold toned pieces. We're also going to be having the necklace that I'm wearing in this video and the the earrings that I'm wearing and lots of different color variations. So if you're not into the colors that I showed you in this video, there are other colors that are up. So definitely check it out. And if you do, thank you so much for your support. It means so much to me. Like, this is essentially my merch. I love to make things. I love creating things. I love making jewelry. I also make junk journals. I just love making things so much. So I love making something and then giving it back to you all instead of, you know, I do love merch. I love me some merch. I always, you know, get merch of people that I like to support them as well. So I'm not trashing on that at all, but I just love the idea of making something with my hands and shipping it from my house and being a part of the process. It's probably like a Virgo thing in me. I don't know. But I just find it so much more fun and involved, and I just really, really enjoy it. Like, my son was helping me put stickers in there for y'all, and it's just, we have so much fun doing this and shipping it from my house. My husband takes it to the post office, and it's just like a whole family thing that we do together, and it's been great. So if you guys would like to help support me, I will have it linked down below. And yeah, be thinking about Christmas gifts for the ladies in y'all's life or the boys and gals who like to wear this type of jewelry. It will be linked down below, and I'll be seeing y'all soon for another video.